Hello everybody, and nice to be back with you. It's high noon, at least on the East Coast. Still May 13th, all day today. And we have gapped down, like we talked about this morning, into this support area. All right, so 89, 89.50, tried to hold for a while, ended up failing that. That is not much of a gap fill, right? So that's a much, much lower swing high now out of this gap, right into this resistance here. And so here we are. Let's take a look, and now we can assess more clearly what's going on here. Take a look at the TRIN readings. So this is a bit of good news, actually. After a wild high reading of 2.0, 2.4, even at one point, we came back down and stopped around 1.0, which is exactly neutral. The TRIN Q, however, is showing a larger number. It's still in the 2.0 range, very wildly fluctuating up and down here, but lots of volume flowing into stocks in the decline. The tiebreaker, again, the VIX. This guy has gapped up on the rally. This guy sold off, and now we're back up, but he's not marching higher either. So when I see something like that, and I see the TRIN right around 1.0, and the VIX stabilizing here, the TRIN Q then is either going to have to come back in line, or these guys are going to have to get a knot jerked in their tail and come back. All right, so what I would do in this scenario is watch the consolidation that's happening right at support. And again, you know where that support's coming from, where we talked about before. So here is this 89 round number from back in here. Let me just drop a line. This area. Big gap fill down here. We have the 100 MA on the 60-minute chart, which is nothing to sneeze at. Right? We also have this guy here on the 15-minute chart, doing a nice job. It's the same exact number. And on daily chart, we're bumping into this bullish area between the 13 and the 20 MA. So all being told, the markets are actually digesting this wretched news from retail sales rather nicely, just to my eye. One interesting thing, the retail sales number and also the housing market numbers did come in poorly, but they were sort of doing this from a year ago numbers. So April foreclosures rise 32% from April last year. All right, so if you take a look at how they're going over month by month, it's not actually so bad. But these are the highest numbers we've seen in a while. So there's a velocity increase here, it looks like. But you have to be careful how you read this news, because the worse they can make it sound, the more stuff they sell. My little jaded note there. I will close the news out. You can take a look at these things yourself. And the proof is in the chart. Very often things get priced in very, very quickly, and that's what I want to pay attention to most and make sure I don't go long or short until I have some good confirmation that the market internals are there. Another thing that we have in our camp here is that the volume on the sell-off, it's actually decreasing. You can see that in here. So that's actually a good thing if you're bullish. Not seeing huge amounts of volume flow into this sell-off. It's just a very, very nice high base consolidation. Again, we have lots of overhead pressure to contend with. The markets know that. Not a lot of people aggressively buying in here, so what's going to drive it higher? We're going to need some amazingly good news or a sentiment shift. Otherwise, we'll be looking for a sell-off to the next logical place of support. And if I could define that, I would say it's right in here. So if I was going to hedge that, I'd say the round number of 88 would be a great place to look for some support in here past this gap. So watch out for that area. If we do break this on a low base consolidation sell-off, that would be a good thing to watch for. All right, very good. So my noon report here. Hope that helps. And I'm actually going to be doing the afternoon video again today. D7 has some family matters to attend to. He regretfully says that he won't be able to make that video, but he'll be with us over the next few days, of course, and into the future. So talk to you guys soon, and nice job in the markets out there.